Welcome back, fellow mobile gaming fanatics. I'm MyTyme, this is Top Drives, and you have seen from that introduction that I did manage to get the TVR. Yes, super happy about getting it. I didn't do a video on the Sunday because I did think for a while I was going to miss out on this car. As you saw, I only came 10th. It's not like I smashed it and it was going to be a dead cert. I thought I was going to miss out on it, but in the last hour or so, fortunately things came my way. Now, I did spend more gold on this event than I wanted to. I reckon it's probably cost me between about 1,500 and 2,000 cash in terms of gold, to replenish tickets and to redo the races on my cars. However, if you compare that to a carbon fiber pack, that costs you $15.99 and you're not guaranteed a legendary. Here, at least I was guaranteed a legendary, and as long as I got it, which I did, I don't mind spending the gold. I still get that carbon fiber pack as well. If I hadn't have made it in the top 10 though, then I would have been a bit more salty, but pretty happy to get that. It's another notch on the belt, another improvement to the garage. But now this week we are focusing around the weekly challenge. Yes, most of you have probably sunk your teeth into it by now. I'm at the stage here where I can show you, hopefully, collecting the first prize car, and that prize car is the Porsche 911 Carrera. So yes, the very first prize car you're going to get is going to be an ultra rare. And what's amazing about this one, I mean, you can even see by looking at the picture, I mean, look how high it is. I mean, this should be a high ground clearance car. You might note my sarcasm there at the 1.3 height, but it is a medium ground clearance car. So really useful, as they are becoming a dying breed. So for whatever reason, I can't see it staying like that forever, but for now, pretty nice car. Round 10, if you can complete it, you get the ultra rare car. Now you can find out all the details from Hutch by clicking on the yellow button up here and going to the In the Shadows event. They have noted that the challenge is going to be very challenging because they're giving out good prize cars. If you look right at the top here, the Peugeot 206, this is an amazing car. 4-wheel drive, off-road tyres, 86 standard handling, 2.90 to 60. This car is going to be absolutely amazing on sand, grass, dirt, and it's probably, in my opinion, it's the best car that they've given in these kind of challenges so far. Now the in the middle car, it isn't epic, and I will come and find it for you very quickly. It is the best car out there in Honda. Okay, yes, it isn't the best brand to get cars in, but Honda, the Honda NSX-R, this is going to be the car. It's got the tailgate, which is the same as on the Integras and stuff, but it just looks so much better on the back of the NSX. It's like a proper street racer car. So this is going to be your best Honda car, and it's going to be one of the better ones for Japanese events as well. Unfortunately, they are a dying breed, Japanese only events, Honda events, but nonetheless, all you pure hard fans out there will probably want this car, not only for nostalgia reasons, but for completing those garages / price cars. So they are the rewards that are up for offer. The requirements to get them are going to be tricky. In the Shadows packs have been released to help us. Now everybody gets a free aluminium pack. Okay, it's here, I've had mine, nothing great to come for it. I would tell everyone to avoid these Shadow Premium specials like the plague. I would even suggest avoiding the carbon fiber elite ones unless you have an abundance of gold and you really don't care. If you're going to just do that to get views, etc., then fine, go for it. But the probably only real pack which the majority of people may be interested in are the carbon fiber special ones, where you get the extra 10 slots, which is always useful, and the 20,000 cash. But for the same $15.99 gold, it's no different to buying the France carbon fiber pack, which you would go for if you're trying to snipe a Bugatti, or potentially the rest of the world carbon fibers if you're trying to snipe a Koenigsegg. You might go for one of these. The 10 slots will help. You can get a Koenigsegg in here, you can get an Apollo. There are a couple of half decent cars, but I think outside of, and I won't go into all of them, outside of potentially the Birdcage and the Maserati Birdcage and the Abarth 030 for ultra rares, I don't think there's too many cars in there that look pretty decent. Now we've got the events up and running. There's going to be plenty of events coming out. I will scan through these very quickly before trying to do that number 10 with you. You can see here for In the Shadows, I've been very fortunate. 41 for 0. I think most of these defeats on max, if not all of them, have been from me. Now this has been a pretty lucky event for me, not just because I'm going to get the Chrysler Imperial. I have a few of these already. I think I've got 3, so I need to pick up 2 more because I'm looking to get the premium pack, just to try and maybe snipe myself one of those top cars if I get close to completing the challenge. It could be really useful, and that little extra gold, little extra cash is always beneficial. So this event, I will show you the team I'm using. If we come to in the shadows, you can see here, this is not the team that will get me ranked 1. Fortunately, having those 2 Dodge M4Ss have been pretty key. These 2 cars maxed out, really useful for this event particularly. I then have the Abarth and the Birdcage, which in my opinion are the 2 best ultra rares you can probably get, just in general. Some people might say the Donkavort, but I just seem to use the Birdcage a lot more than that. And we went all the way down using a fairly trusted, to be honest with you, the Donkavort S7. This car, I'll come to it in a moment, definitely worth leveling up to help you get up to round 10, 11, etc. in the weekly challenge. Obviously, I'm not too sure about the later levels because I haven't got there yet, but until now, trusted car for 30 RQs, done me proud. Now, as we come in here, we'll just pick the first person, because Dominic has got a very similar hand to me, but unfortunately he doesn't have 2 maxed out M4Ss. I have to put my Abarth on anything which is dry, because it can't go in the rain because it's going to get destroyed. And then twisty road, twisty circuit, we've already got enough points, so it doesn't matter that we lose with the Donkavort. But it doesn't get smashed, as you can see, because it's an extremely light car. Beautiful, beautiful car there. There we go, we got a victory. Now what I have been doing is, rather than doing that, I've been trying to find the people that I can beat, because I don't really want to get just 1 prize each time, each ticket. I want to try and get 2 or potentially 3 if I'm lucky. So I have a look through and I see if there's anyone in the top 3, 4 2, 3 or 4 who I could beat. Now Max is always going to have the same car. I know I can win that, but position 3, position 4, they change around, and there are some more favourable positions than others where I've got a better chance of getting 2 prize cars rather than, or 2 prizes for example, rather than 1. So here, if I was going to do this, I'd say I can get the victory here. I think my Birdcage is going to win there. I know I'm going to lose the karting whatever, so we'll throw this in. I take a victory here on the G-Force and I go for the quarter mile as well. And now I have a chance potentially of getting 2 prizes. So that's what I've been going for. I haven't actually been picking on specific people. I did go on Max to begin with, just to let him know that I could beat him and he shouldn't be trying. Now, don't try anything silly, we're going to probably get the top 2 spots. I'd feel worse if these 2 spots were pretty tight. I wouldn't just attack one of them, I would go between the 2 if they kept coming up. But the fact that Max clearly is going to get the 2nd spot, I've decided it doesn't make too much difference. All these people here will still occupy the top 10 as long as they play enough. So fortunately for me, that's going to be at least 1. The second one, which is Bentley 4, 1 rest of the world, I thought was going to be another strong opportunity for me to get at least a top 10. I'm hoping it is still going to be, but there is one problem, and I'll show you that problem. It's technically, it's a problem for me. It's not a problem for everyone else. It's a problem for me, and I am missing a key car, and that is the Bentley Continental GTs. Okay, I just do not have the prize car, which you will see in a moment, which is just occupying quite a few people in the top 10. So here you go. Here's a perfect example here of someone that has the standard Bentley Continental GT3, which is a great car that when you max out, I will struggle to beat. And then on top of that, the Bentley Continental GT3, the prize car version. These 2 cars elude my hand. Anything else, it's irrelevant. I can do pretty good. I struggled there. However, I have one little hack. I'm going to try and find someone. The Connor Sig again, just forget about this. This car blows all my stuff away as well. Another car which if I had, I'd be in a much better position. But I will play this person just for the sake of it, just to show that there's always a workaround. Because even though I know I'm going to lose this, and I know I'm going to lose with my Bentley Continental, everything twisty with the KTM is amazing. So let's just take the mounted twisty road like that. We can take the slalom like this, we can take the hairpin like this, and we won't lose too many points here. So the idea is not to get absolutely tranced on the drag, which unfortunately we are going to take a bit of a beating, and I think we lose this. Okay, I think we lose this. I don't think I get over 200. Okay, I do get just over 200. I couldn't remember if that was the person that I do or don't get over 200 in, because there's quite a lot of us clumped around. But yeah, me missing out on that GT, I have found a slight, depending on the track set, which can help you. The twisty circuit, there's a slalom one as well. If you put, and we will do it here, okay, this is Edward, okay, he doesn't have this maxed out. If you put your KTM there, I'm pretty sure it wins. It's beating on some of the circuits. I know I'm losing a lot of points here, so this is a fairly silly thing to do, but we're here for YouTube, okay? We're here for YouTube. So I got an opportunity to win with my Bentley Continental this time, so we can take the victory here. I think my version will win there in the Mountain Tour, and I'll win here. It's all going to compare. It's going to decide, because we've done our two Bentleys the opposite way around. I think I just about win. Yeah. Okay, so mine's the 233 version, where his is the 323 version. So on this occasion, that gives me an extra bonus 50 points. We're going to just play this one to the end, and you're going to see how even missing technically what I class as a key car and having a race where I'm just getting absolutely annihilated on, you can still work your hand around if you've got the cars to give yourself a chance. And this is what I've managed to do. So it comes down to the last race now. It's all down to whether the KTM can win with the extra handling and the lightness in the twisty circuit. Now, I don't know if it actually does, to be honest with you. I can't remember what it has won on before. I'm going to skip it because I think we're going to lose at the end, and we do. But I can promise you there is one track set that the KTM does win on. So we've lost that one. People like that are going to probably keep us on the edge of the top 10. However, if I pick my opponents, fingers crossed, that will be another top 10. Now I'm moving to the Thunder Road one, which I'm not going to spend too much time on because it's 5 Chryslers and I've just given up. I do not have any decent Chryslers here. Okay, I will literally show you the team I've been running. As you can see, I haven't even bothered to work on the Crossfire. I've just left it in there as complete stock. This is the team that I was using. I've just left it complete stock, gone in, not getting any points, not even too worried about getting the top 50. I will probably play my tickets a bit and see if I can, you know, just because they're there. But that event, I've wiped my hands off, moved away. I know I've got the 90s event out of the past, which we're using German cars and 1990 cars. Unfortunately, no chance of a top 10. But once again, I can show you the team that I was using to give you an idea of where I am with the kind of car. So I've got the W12, which needs work. One more upgrade to the Porsche 911, the maxed out S4, the maxed out AMG in drag, and also the Roof 340S. Now with this team, I will just pick someone. For example, I will win a race, lose a race, win a race, lose a race. It's kind of, out of 5 tickets, I probably win maybe 3, and I definitely pretty much lose 2. So the good thing I have is that a lot of people use the Quattro 20V in this event, especially down in my kind of rankings, and that allows me to open up 2 victories here, which normally means I just need one more victory somewhere else, and as long as I can get it on the Carton and Twisty, I have a chance. Now as I move up the ranks and I come somewhere around just outside the top 10, I realise that I'm a long way off. I'm missing a few cars, to be honest with you. So we're not even bothered about staying here. We will get knocked out of this position pretty quickly, but the main thing is it will get me the last Chrysler that I need. So I will get all my Chrysler Imperials, and I can pretty much then just focus on the weekly challenge if I want to. I'm going to keep playing these events because, you know, kudos to Hutch. Look at this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 events currently running. So it doesn't matter if you don't like these weekly challenges. If you can't do well in these events, if you're not going to get the top prizes, it doesn't matter. These weekly challenges are good for giving you more events to get involved in. It gives you more chances to win prizes, packs, cash, etc. Even if you don't do well in the events, you can still grind the draft boards and the prize boards and increase your resources in your garage. It's just a great way to help build up your, like your profile, your garage portfolio, even if you're not doing well in events. So you should look at these as being positive, even if you can't do particularly great in the actual event itself. Now, while the city sleeps, less than 55 RQ and French cars. Let's see. Can I put something out decent in here quickly? No, it does not look like it. It looks like we are going to be in. You know what? I'm going to assume there is not going to be dirt for the time being. There might be rain. Now, if you have one of these Pescarolos, everyone, I really recommend keeping one. I've got one built 323, and I've also got one here which is being built, as I click on it, show you, just for drag, because this is one of the best drag cars and technically top speed cars as well in the game, in the super rare category. So definitely worth building one of those. And I'll just bring in my 2 twin Europas. Let's just see what are they. Okay, there we go. No rain, twisty, yep, perfect. So half-mile drag. Just max out this Pescarola and make it into the drag. Great, so that will be a win. 2 tires. Drag over here as well. Well, you know what, G-force. Hey, let's just do 1, 2 and 3, 4. And I'm not going to play all 5 matches. I'll play 2 matches just to see if there's any rain. Really hoping there's no rain in this track set. I was right, I didn't think that they would mix it up and put in some off-road cars, which would awesome rain, something which would have made it a bit more useful, not just dry asphalt. Even if they've got an RQ limitation in there, it would have been nice to, for example, have to use a few cars like if the rally cars would have been any good, or even the DS Wild, or even if we go further down, you've got options with the Ascalanders. I haven't built mine. You can go even further down, crossback with standard tyres. You've got the wind, plenty of other standard tyres cars which it could have forced people to potentially use or build, but it looks like it's going to be a standard. Maybe we'll bring in a Renault Sport instead. I think I'm going to lose these. I'm going to have to change my team around a bit. I think I'm going to have to change my team around slightly, but it's not so important because I don't have to win these. Okay, we'll take the 3 draws to begin with. We're definitely going to lose the G-force test, though, aren't we? Okay, so we'll have to just do it like this and take a draw, and we can reassess. But I don't think there's any need for me really to work on any of my cars apart from potentially maxing out the Pescarola for the drag. Depends. Even better we lose. So another event that will just come in, play my matches and take it from there. Now what I want to do, hopefully throughout this week, is try and bring you the stage where there is a price car or a carbon fiber pack. There's 3 carbon fibers, 3 price cars. So hopefully bring you those 6 stages. So if you are stuck at those kind of what I'll call key points, you'll see a way of getting through it. Now this could go horribly wrong. Okay, yes, I do have a few in the shadow cars. Unfortunately though, a lot of them have not been maxed out or worked on. So to show you here, I do have a maxed out Donkavort, which has been extremely useful thus far. I do have also maxed out the 8 Cosworth version of it. Not quite maxed out Air Flight yet. I have been working on that. I've been working on the second as well, and I do have a maxed out Miscellaneous WO edition and the Countach. So from that perspective, fairly lucky. You are going to need a team like this to get through it. Basically what I'm hoping will work is I put the Air Flight against the Air Flight. I'm hoping that the way I've set it up will still get me through. I'm hoping that the Donkavort, it's so light, does win on the slalom. This is a tricky matchup because I want to use the birdcage, really, but I don't think the birdcage wins. I think I have to put the Countach here because it will beat. I'm pretty sure it wins. Yeah, it will beat in hairpin. I know this is a victory, and I'm then hoping that the Donkavort is also going to beat the Maserati. So this should, in theory, win. So as I said earlier, this Donkavort is such a key car for this event. 30 RQ. Hopefully you've managed to get this from an aluminium pack or from somewhere, or you already have one in your garage. If you do, work on it. It can definitely be a key to helping you get up to this round 10 anyway. So this is just a pure car for car. I think you will need one of these air flights. There aren't a huge number of standard tire cars that are going to beat it, and you don't want to use the ultra rare one out of choice. So here, as you can see, the miscellany does win. I can't tell you if it has to be maxed out to beat the Donkavort. I do not know that, but I do know, as you just saw, that it can beat it if it's maxed out. This again is going to be a victory for the Countach, pretty close, but maxed out Countach there will get the victory. And I'm believing that the Donkavort will, yep, okay, it does beat the Maserati on the last level. So there you go, that is round 10. Unfortunately, it is trickier than I would like it to be. That is a tricky round 10. If you are missing some of those ultra rares, or even, I'll be honest, even if you're missing the Donkavort or potentially the Airflight, you're going to struggle. You are going to struggle. I'm lucky. My team, I don't think, is anywhere near good enough at the moment to be able to get the last round. We do have the Porsche at least though, so this is in the garage. Pretty happy about that. We'll add that. I won't worry so much about showing you guys round 11 and stuff. I will come back when we get up here, which is more likely going to be carbon fiber, probably prize car, carbon fiber, or it's going to be carbon fiber, prize, 2 carbon fibers, price, something like that. These are all going to be, after this, these are all going to be the points that I will show you, and then hopefully the final round. But at the moment, I can't see me getting that Peugeot, but I will try for you guys and for myself. As ever, I have been MyTyme. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.